5 minutes. Well, I started recording and I was going to change my shirt. And then I realized that I don't know if I really look that great without a shirt. Um, Not that I would normally put that in a video post, but then I thought, you know, why am I so self-conscious about how I look now without a shirt? In the past, I think I used to look pretty good without a shirt. Actually, I think I was pretty proud of how I looked without a shirt. I was fit, my body looked good, and now it's not quite the same. But, if somebody else was asking me about this or complaining about how they looked without a shirt on or, that kind of thing, I noticed that I would probably say, like, whatever, who cares? Like, embrace whatever's going on. Like, I'm older, I'm not as fit. Um, and you know what? I've had a major accident. I had I had heart surgery on a broken heart, as a matter of fact. And so I have this huge scar that runs down my chest. Do you want to see it? I'll show it to you. All right, does that show up well in the video? Look at that baby. That is, that goes all the way down. Let's get it all in there. From here all the way up. That's where they sliced me open, opened up my rib cage, and replaced the valve on my heart that had torn from my crazy fall. So there it is. Um, I've been pretty self-conscious about that. And, you know, now that I'm looking at it, on the screen, I'm not really sure why. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of cool. I don't know if it's cool, but it is what it is, you know. It's always kind of red because I scratch it a lot. I'm not really sure. It's not really itchy. Just kind of fuck with it because I can feel it actually. And then we've got these two little scars down here, um, and that's where they sliced into me to put in a tube to drain blood from my lungs because they were full of lungs and my lungs collapsed. And that's a whole different video post, maybe. Really, I just wanted to change my shirt, put on something nice for the day. Yeah, I was going to make a post about something else, but instead, I guess it's about heart surgery. The funny thing is that I remember, so this is an interesting story. I remember when I was in the hospital and I was sort of like, just like barely in and out of a kind of consciousness. I say a kind of consciousness because I don't think at that time I was ever really fully aware or present. But I do remember my dad being there in the hospital with me and telling me they're going to do heart surgery to repair your broken heart. And what kind of valve would you like? Would you like a pig valve? Would you like a cow valve? Or would you like a mechanical valve that's like, I don't know what that's made of, like plastic or metal? And he was like, it's a big decision because they all have their pros and cons. And I remember I was just like completely, like not really. I mean, I was like partially in a coma or something, and but I'm pretty sure he tried to explain the pros and cons of the different valves to me. Like the mechanical valve, if I get it, will last forever, the rest of my life, but it'll make a noise, and then I'll have to take blood thinners for the rest of my life. And then if I got like a cow valve, it might only last 10 years, but I won't have to take blood thinners and it won't make a sound, so I'll sleep better or something. Yeah, so in the moment, I chose the cow valve. Made sense, but yeah, they're like, you got a good 10, maybe 20 years with that. So let's see, it's been like 3 years, so I've got a solid 7 years with that left. So, anyways, that's my 5 minutes on um, my broken heart. My broken heart scar. Okay. Happy Friday.